Today you will discover how a tight vote in Congress may have sealed the financial fate of all humanity. A historic bill, trillions of dollars in recovered gold, and a new system that promises to liberate people in every corner of the planet. Stay with me until the end, because I will reveal why this transformation is much bigger than money. In one of the most tense moments in recent history, the U.S. Congress approved the so-called Great Big Beautiful Bill, an initiative directly supported by Trump, with just one vote of difference, 215 to 214. This approval paves the way for the definitive end of the old financial structure, including the Federal Reserve and the old tax collection system. The proposal eliminates old fiat money, eliminates debt and abusive interest, and legalizes the quantum access card, which will allow each citizen to control their own money in the new quantum financial system, QFS. In addition, income tax will be eliminated, replaced by a fair tax only on new products. Food and medicine will be exempt. This historic turnaround places the United States at the forefront of implementing a monetary system entirely backed by real assets, primarily gold. While the debates were ongoing, more than $17 trillion in stolen gold was recovered from hidden reserves in Asia and Europe and returned to safe deposits in the new U.S. Treasury. This gold now underpins the new currency that will replace the old fiat dollar, ending a century-long cycle of centralized control. The Skybreaker Protocol, which began on June 26, shut down the traditional banking system on a global scale. That same night, all countries began operating with asset-backed currencies. In the United States, the new USDN note has already been delivered in packages to all banks, ensuring immediate liquidity. In addition, redemption centers have already been activated in 70 countries, with biometric verification teams helping citizens access their new QFS balances. Between June 29 and July 4, banks will experience a blackout period during which exchange rates will be adjusted to the new standard. On July 4, Global Activation Day, the world will enter the most transformative 24 hours in modern history. On that same day, the new American Republic will be publicly announced, fully aligned with the original principles of the Constitution, while the global broadcast of the planetary jubilee begins. Then, between July 5 and 14, mass biometric synchronization will take place. Rainbow notes, backed by real assets, will become the primary means of international trade, gradually replacing old currencies and marking the definitive end of fiat money. Sources confirm that payments and settlements will begin between July 1 and 3, marking the official start of sovereign and humanitarian funds. Bondholders, private groups and citizens are already starting to receive confirmations. Private jets have increased traffic in Reno, a clear sign of massive financial movements. In addition, the system is now ready to absorb deposits from old accounts and transform them into QFS-backed assets, protected by quantum cryptography. Even people experiencing homelessness will be entitled to an individual QFS account, with a designated place to receive initial access and be able to start their lives over. If you have stuck around this far, it is because you feel in your heart that something much bigger is happening. This transition is not just about money. It is about giving people back what has always been theirs: dignity, freedom, and the real chance to thrive. In the new system, there is no room for perpetual debt. The future will no longer be ruled by a small group. It will be built collectively, by each and every one of us. You will not have to fight alone. You will not have to bow to hidden fees or silent interest. You will be able to rebuild your life, help your community, take care of your health, invest in dreams old and new. The QFS is not just technology, it is an invitation to live in truth and abundance. So, take a deep breath. Believe it. Because this change has already begun, and you are part of it. Every day, more people are awakening, and together, we will go much further. Thank you for being here. See you in the new era, the era of sovereignty, light, and true value. Every day, more people are awakening, and together, we will go much further. If this message touched you, leave a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Your voice is also part of this transformation. Thank you for being here. See you in the new era, the era of sovereignty, light, and true value.